Good morning. Happy Monday. That was a wild episode, dude. You got to watch the whole thing, though. It's pretty wild. Who knew that Terrence Howard was like a genius and a chemical engineer? I didn't know that. Good morning, Michael, Matt, Nature Boy, Vic Tube, Jeremy, Dick Simon. Where's our buddy Slim Shady at? I know he's big mad that they're going to drop the charges against Scotty Scheffler. What did I tell you guys on Friday? Did I tell you guys on Friday? I said they're going to drop these charges. Well, turns out. Ding, 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 ding.
That is correct, sir.
Oh, you haven't seen it yet, Nature Boy? Oh my God, you're in for a treat. I won't spoil it for you. There's too much. First of all, there's no way I could explain to you everything he says on there. You have to listen for yourself. But there are some things on there I didn't know about him. Number one, he holds 95 patents. Yeah, Terrence Howard, the actor. Now, the rest of the stuff he said, I don't know if he's full of shit or not, but he does hold 95 patents. 95. Michael says, I've had to make a small donation to get out of a charge. Huh. What's up, Celine? How you doing, buddy? Yeah, Jay, he talks about that on the show. I don't know, he seems like a cool enough guy to me, but I don't know him. I only know him from what I saw in that episode. I do have a piece of advice for everybody out there who's listening. You've never heard of Terrence Howard? He's an actor. He played in a lot of movies. I think he even got an Oscar. Didn't he win an Academy Award for something? Yeah, Hustle and Flow he was probably best known for. Come on, Celine. I know you know every word to whoop that trick. Yeah, he was in Iron Man 1, and then they signed, according to him, he signed a contract for the next 3 Iron Man movies after that, and they offered him $4 million, $8 million, and then $12 million for the third one. It was a three movie deal. And then, according to him, again, this is according to him, I don't know if this is true or not, they came back to him right before the shooting of the second movie and said, hey, we really want you to play this part in the next 3 movies, except instead of $4 million for this film, we're going to pay you $1 million. And he gave him the old Raj treatment. You're getting the old Raj treatment.
Yeah, you can go fuck yourself.
So, according to him. Oh, yeah, piece of advice. Always check the expiration date on any food that you eat. Even if you think it's not out of date, make sure you check it. I had to learn the hard way this weekend. Yeah, your boy got food poisoning, and it's the first time I've ever had it. Any of you ever had it before? I wouldn't wish that on my worst enemy. Well, maybe my worst enemy, but most people I wouldn't wish it on. I was on the verge of going to the hospital. That's how much pain I was in. I didn't go, though. I rode it out like a champ. Yeah, I'll tell you what happened. So what happened was on Saturday morning around, I don't know, 11 or 12. It was late morning. I decided I wanted to have a snack. Yeah, I'm all right now. I decided I wanted to have a snack. So I grabbed some salsa out of the fridge and some Tostitos and ate some chips and dip. Didn't think anything about it. It was a jar that was already open, had been in the refrigerator for what I thought was just a couple of weeks, but apparently it had been longer than that. About an hour later, I started having like a stomach ache. And I thought it was just, it felt like gas pains, you know? If you ever had gas pains before, I'm sure everybody's had that before. I thought it was just gas pains. So I took an anti-gas, whatever, I can't remember what it was, whatever the brand was, but I took like an anti-gas medicine, hoping that would take care of it. Well, an hour after that, I was doubled over in pain. And it wasn't just my stomach either. It was my stomach and and my lower back too. Then I started to get worried that something else was wrong, you know, because it clearly wasn't gas. And then about an hour after that, I just started violently throwing up. And I couldn't drink it. If I drank water, I would throw it up. I mean, just I couldn't take anything down. I would just throw it right back up. Anyway, it was miserable. I was miserable. I was breaking out in a cold sweat. I was in pain. I couldn't lay. If I laid down, I felt it was painful. If I stood up and walked around, I got nauseous. And this went on all day long. All day long. Yeah, that's one thing I thought it might be wet blanket. I was like, maybe it's my kidneys. I started thinking about all kinds of stuff. I was like, maybe my kidneys are failing. I didn't know what was going on. Mrs. Peete started thinking maybe I had appendicitis. You know, I didn't know, but it was clearly what I ate, because it didn't happen until about an hour after I ate, and that's the only thing I ate all day. But make a long story short, Mrs. Peete had, this is probably around 8 o'clock, so this has been going on for 8 hours. It was probably about 8 o'clock on Saturday night. I was like, I got to do something about the pain, because there's no way I'll be able to sleep. Mrs. Peete had some pain medicine left over from her surgery that she had a couple of months ago. And luckily, thank God she had that. I took a couple of those and it just knocked me out. And then when I woke up on Sunday morning, I still felt kind of weird, but I wasn't in pain anymore. Oh. But outside of like breaking a bone or something, that's the most pain I've ever been in. Do you know that medicines over time can become toxic with age? Yeah, but the medicine was only like 2 months old, Celine. I just told you it was left over from her surgery that she had a couple of months ago. But so yeah, I never thought that salsa would go bad like that, but I guess, I mean, anything goes bad. There was a story of this college kid that ate like 5-day-old leftover spaghetti that he had in his refrigerator, and he actually died from it. There's some kind of bacteria that grows in tomatoes and tomato sauce, which is what salsa is, obviously. It's very toxic. That's why I tell you, if you cook spaghetti, it's only good for like 24 hours after you make the spaghetti to eat it. After that, you just throw it out. I was worried that it was kidney stones. I'm glad it wasn't. Well, neither one's good. But I don't even know, like, if you have kidney stones, don't you just have to pass the stones, or there's nothing they can do about it, right? Yeah, thank God. I've never had that before. I don't need those problems. I've had that before, Nature Boy. I had that a couple years ago. Diverticulitis. That was no fun either. It was actually a similar type of pain, except it wasn't. I don't know. It was different. It wasn't as severe of a pain as the food poisoning was, but it was constant, and it went on for like 3 days, and then finally I just couldn't take it anymore. Mrs. Peete dragged me to the ER, and they ended up just giving me some antibiotics and whatever, and it went away. Yeah, it was basically like a 12-hour ordeal. Or a 24-hour ordeal, I guess. So here you go. Just like I told you guys on Friday, Scheffler and his lawyers claim that the incident was a big quote-unquote misunderstanding, and it appears that the prosecutors agree. Prosecutors are planning to drop all charges against Scheffler, according to Kevin Van Valkenburg of No Laying Up, whatever that is. Sounds like a golf publication. He's scheduled for an arraignment tomorrow morning, so I guess we'll know for sure by tomorrow morning exactly what's going to happen. And they've also released the identity of the arresting officer, who is probably getting he's probably getting made fun of a lot by his co-workers, his peers. And also, not that this matters, but it kind of matters. He conveniently forgot to wear his body camera that morning. So there would be no video. It would just be Scheffler's word against his word and whatever eyewitnesses were there. How is Repeat doing? He's fine. Oh. Well, unfortunately, Slim Shady wanted him. He wanted the prosecutors to throw the book at Scotty Scheffler to make an example out of him. Instead, they dropped all the charges. Too bad. Too bad. No, Celine. Otherwise, it's possible maybe he just didn't do anything wrong. You ever think about that? And that the police officer is just a 5-star dummy who overreacted like I said he did? That's what really happened. Celine's like, he's like Slim Shady. He just thinks that everything a cop does is on the up and up. And they're always right. Did I see the footage of Liv Morgan's arrest? Who is Liv Morgan? Is that a wrestler? Is that right? I think it is. It's either a wrestler or a porn star. I don't know which one. I don't know. Sounds like a porn star name to me. Yeah, wrestler. That's what I thought. Yeah, see, Nate's in the mind is in the gutter too. What'd she do? Liv Morgan. I was about to say she one of the hot wrestlers, but aren't all of the wrestlers hot? The female ones, I mean. Otherwise, they wouldn't be on the WWE. Yeah, she's hot, of course. Here she is. Nate. First of all, Nate, are you wearing pants? Make sure you put some pants on before you look at these pictures here. We don't need any funny business going on here. There she is. She does look kind of like a porn star, though, doesn't she? She's got that look about her. Let's see. News. Oh, she got busted with weed? They still arrest people for that? She must have been in the South somewhere. I'm pretty sure that's the only place they still arrest people for weed. It's funny, I don't see anything on the news about it. When did that happen? Yeah. Boy, nobody cares about weed anymore. It's not even a story. Oh, it's an older story. All right. Yeah. See, the news cycle only lasts about 24 to 48 hours these days. So that's probably why it's not coming up. I could probably type in Liv Morgan weed. Weed? Yeah, the cop pulled her over and he's like, yeah, ma'am, I smell pot in the car. And she's like,
okay, do I sound stoned to you right now?
yes, ma'am, you do. Please step out of the car, put your hands on the hood. You do sound stoned right now.
Okay, do I sound stoned to you right now?
And the cop's like,
Do you understand the words that are coming out of my mouth?
StreamYard's open. Slim was on Traveling Fools show last night. Driving stoned is still illegal. Yeah, I don't condone driving under the influence for any reason. I mean, I've done it, so I'm a hypocrite, but I don't condone it. The problem with weed is unlike alcohol, there's not really a way to tell if somebody's stoned. You have to give them a blood test. Or actually, you know, in England, they have these test strips that they can put on your tongue, and they actually do it right there on the side of the road. They'll put a little test strip on your tongue, and it measures if there's any THC on your tongue. I'm surprised they don't do that in the States, but they don't. Yeah, I'll take the music off in a minute here. Calm down. Calm down. I don't think driving stoned is a big deal. I don't think it's as big a deal as driving drunk. I don't think you get as impaired, but I still wouldn't say it's a good idea. I mean, ideally, everybody on the road is completely sober. In a perfect world. All right, we'll get rid of this music. Where is it? Yeah, God. Welcome to the show, sir.
What's up, Pete? How are you doing?
How you doing, Nate?
I'm doing good. Wide awake.
You don't drive stoned, do you?
No. I don't even drive a golf cart stoned.
Yeah. That's good.
Believe it or not. Yeah, believe it or not, I actually now I know how to drive a golf cart. That's about it. But
Well, it's the same principle as a car.
right,
So.
But different, I don't know. It's kind of different, but same thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Are you into wrestling, Nate?
Hmm?
Do you like watching wrestling?
Not much, but I'm into slob wrestling.
Slob wrestling? What's that?
Yeah. It's a YouTube channel that is basically that has like all the slob Olympians like versus each other, like in triple threat. I think Vic was in it, TK was in it, Uncle Lou was in it.
What?
Yeah.
There's a slob wrestling YouTube channel?
Yeah, it's called Slob Wrestling Entertainment. It's hilarious.
Are you messing with me right now?
I'm not.
I'm gonna be a fact checker.
Yeah, look that up,
I'll look it up.
Ballard.
Just put Slob Wrestling Entertainment, and I think it only has like 13 subscribers, but he does.
Oh my God, Pete!
What, is it real?
It's real. Let me screen share for you.
Well, I'll just look it up.
Yeah.
It's in the background though. But...
What'd you search? Slob wrestling?
Entertainment.
Yeah.
Slob.
And it's the first thing that pops up. Is this a video game? Is it video game?
Yeah, it's like computer versus computer. It's just no one's playing it, and no one's playing it. It's just computer.
Oh, you mean nobody's playing it? I wonder why.
Celine Driver.
No, one's playing it. Computers.
Here it is.
It's computer versus computer.
Millis is part of it. Celine Driver.
What in the actual hell? How long has this been going on?
I don't know, but they got videos from the past like 3 days. It looks like 3 weeks ago.
Oh, this is new. This one. This one is yesterday. Celine Driver versus Millis Vanillis. Who's making these videos?
I don't know. That's my question. But I love them.
The fuck? Hold on, I gotta watch this.
It's hilarious.
Let me pull this up.
So how many characters are there?
Call this superstar a bit too intense, and
God.
already see from the look in his
Hey,
eyes
that-
the reason why. In this business, intensity often breeds success, and he is well aware of that. He's hoping that focus and drive really propel him to success.
Celine, one,
Against a superstar who's always prepared for competition, always focused
me,
and ready to go out there and compete. That preparation is the type of thing that elevates a superstar, Saxton.
and 6 TK.
Hey, Celine, I think that's supposed to be you in the American flag pants.
Millis is big.
Look at Millis.
Pressure being applied in this head.
What the?
Crank in the head.
I swear if they make that load. I swear if they put.
We got to find out who's behind this.
Double axe handle smash. And an impressive amount of offense against him here. Yeah, he's really being
Damn, Celine, Millis is whipping your ass, dude.
in so many ways, making it harder to execute on even simple attacks. Tossing their opponent like they're nothing. There's a lot of hard ways to
I don't
land,
want to
but
talk about
that might be the hardest.
how TK my ass.
Answering back. Crucial turnaround there because he was falling behind. Could be a chance for him to.
So my first criticism here, which I don't have many because this is great, but the Celine character doesn't look anything like Celine Driver. I mean, at least Millis Vanillis looks a little bit like Millis Vanillis.
Sky high. Look out.
Oh, damn, Celine with the...
Ring post to ring side, risking it all paid off.
Nate, who did you say made this?
How did you find this?
Is this like?
That's all he does is basically make slop.
Oh, Celine's making a comeback.
Double axe handle. Quick return to the ring.
Into like a custom match and
Wasting absolutely no respect on his opponent. You gotta love it.
Puts computer versus computer, so he's not controlling anything.
Uh-oh.
Oh, using the rope. Advantage. Punishing their opponent. You can see the intent behind that. Coquina clutch. Locked in.
Uh-oh.
This one's over.
Uh-oh, Celine won.
The leverage for a pin.
Oh, no. No, he didn't.
The pin doesn't even last to a count of one. Still in it.
Yeah.
Nate, you made this, didn't you, Nate?
Lariat. He's in a little bit of trouble now.
Yeah, but you can't count anyone out yet. This match could still go either way. Oh, you can tell he's feeling it now. This fight
This is one of the greatest things I've ever seen in my life. Uh-oh.
Pull the hair. Slam.
This makes WWE look like crap. Which it already is, basically.
I don't know why it's so funny.
Going for this man. Open in the pin. Two.
Uh-oh. Oh, damn.
In the match, that could have gone either way.
Oh, damn.
Axe handle finds its target.
This is still in.
He's getting up, but there's danger in front of him.
I just want to see who wins.
Right to the throat. With the cutter. He's already spending that winner's purse.
What?
The cover.
Oh, Celine won.
By monument.
Celine, you won, buddy.
Wow.
What is this one? Nate the Great versus Tiger Cat?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I'm telling you, I look
Hold
like
on.
a fucking giant.
Let me read. They have a disclaimer here before it starts. This channel is meant for fun purposes only. This is not real wrestling. We do not mean to harm to any of the slob wrestlers. This is from a simulated video game. The slob wrestling entertainment team has no decision on who wins or loses. All the slob wrestlers we use are from YouTube community who talks about mainly college football. There you go.
Hey, there you go.
Look at Tiger Cat.
She's ugly.
Look at Nate. That actually kind of looks like you, Nate.
Yeah.
It does kind of look like Nate. Yeah.
No, I'm not gonna say the spoilers. I already seen it. Yeah.
Something's wrong with the volume on this one. It's like very low compared to the other one.
Yeah.
Hey, Pete.
Yeah.
We might have to take care of Nate because he's hitting on girls in this game. So.
Ah, dang.
True. I don't know what I have for shoes. Like,
You have like,
What are you wearing?
yeah.
Those metal boots?
I don't know. It's like high heels. I do not know. I do not know. That was my question when I was.
Uh-oh. TK's not going down without a fight.
Look him in the nuts.
He just picks her up like a rag doll. Look at her. They did a pretty good job on the height proportions because you are about 3 feet taller than her.
Yeah.
Nate, you don't lose to TK, do you? That would be great if you did.
I'm not gonna say.
Oh, damn, she just slammed you, dude.
Yeah.
Suplex.
Suplex.
Oh, TK's whipping your ass now. Look at her. You must have interrupted her or something.
I might have the worst stamina in all of Slav wrestling. Like, I don't know what's going on.
I think you ate too many taquitos before the match.
Might be. I mean, that's the problem.
She's dragging you across the ring. Uh-oh, she's got him down. Oh. Nate's getting his ass kicked by a weed dealer.
So bad.
This is unbelievable. Well, I'm such a degenerate gambler. I might start betting on Slav wrestling matches.
You should see it in the comments after that video and what I put.
Uh-oh, he's got his foot on her neck.
Oh.
He's getting fired up now, really feeding off this crowd. This could be big.
Damn, she just rolled out of the damn... Uh-oh, from the top rope. Oh, no.
I missed. Or the DK missed, I don't know.
This is what Nate looked like trying to get back those 2 Apple gift cards.
I told you guys Nate's always hitting on girls.
Uh-oh, TK from the top. I got to see if TK beats him.
He's stalking his opponent from the top turnbuckle.
This might be the best wrestling ever.
I wonder how long it took this person to make these characters.
Probably long.
We are seeing these men leaving it all on the line. No stone.
I'm subscribing to this.
Body can give has been
Yeah.
Or subscribe.
implanted by the DDT.
How did you find this?
He wasn't usually in my comments or TF's late night.
Well, who was it? Yeah, that's why I keep asking who made it. You said that. So who is it?
That's my question. I do not know.
But you saw them in the comments.
But I never asked him his
What's the YouTube name?
Stream, I don't think.
Yeah, basically. I try to get them on stream, but they wouldn't,
He was elusive there.
Maybe he is.
Uh-oh. Oh, she's got him down. Oh, Tiger Cat beats you.
Okay, do I sound stoned to you right now?
Wow.
I put in the comments with this live stream. I put beyond embarrassed.
This is unbelievable.
Oh, there's also a triple threat between Vic and Lou and T.
VicTube. Why is VicTube Asian? Uncle Lou, Tiger Cat, and VicTube. This will be the last one we watch. I think this is the only ones there. There's only 3 of them, I think.
Yeah, it is only 3.
Big fight field tonight. Triple threat rules, no disqualifications. The first fall decides the match.
No alliances here.
Oh, damn, they're ganging up on Lou.
One-on-one.
It's like very nice disadvantage.
Does he have a LouTube hat on?
For a European backbreaker.
Half and half suplex. Lights out.
If there's one match type that's all about knowing when to pick your spots, it's got to be the triple threat match. Being a smart competitor means
That does kind of look like Lou. That's a pretty. That's probably the best one yet. Nate. The Nate character and the Lou character are the closest to reality so far.
to pick the bones like the in-ring genius you are.
Honestly, sounds more like an in-ring scavenger, Corey, but still a smart strategy nonetheless.
This is amazing.
This moment, he's earned it.
And back in the ring we go. Had that one scouted. Oh, he knew what was coming.
Elbow thrown to break up the maneuver.
He threw him right into the referee.
Knife-edge chop echoing through the arena. He switches it back around.
How do I
Damn.
watch
Technical
wrestling?
prowess on display.
Trap the arm. Big neck breaker. He's feeling the effects of that last hit.
Why not?
Oh, Lou's out of the ring.
Damage comes twice as fast. He knew that coming in.
He's down. He's hurt.
Taking this to the floor.
Uh-oh, Uncle Lou got back up.
Oh, Bulldog. One-handed.
Lou is no joke.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Saw that coming. Bulldog. Delivered with force. The adrenaline
Now, look, I don't watch real wrestling, but I can watch this.
The WWE universe is on
Right, well, I say real wrestling. You know what I mean. I don't watch the whatever you call that.
side. Fist press and the piston.
Oh, damn, she's beating the shit out of Vic. Look at this, pounding him in the face.
Down right hands. He'll head to the ring.
TK's a beast.
The WWE universe is pouring more fuel on his fire right now.
Vic's down for the count. Now it's just Lou and TK.
Across the top rope. Put it in the corner now. Wicked.
Stop, he's already dead.
Uh-oh, she's got Lou. She got him down.
He gets the kick out after the one.
Still not enough to put him away.
What's he got in store? And that was taken.
All right, Lou's hurt. Now it's Vic and TK. Vic's getting his revenge for all those jokes he made about him.
Neck snap. Brutal.
Was that fire? Was that fire that just came out?
The arm.
Yeah.
Fujiwara armbar.
Fujiwara armbar applied. He gets back into the ring.
He's gonna beat TK.
Caught an elbow to the gut for that effort. It's over. Tuck him in. It's bedtime.
Hey, is Lou knocked out?
I had that well scouted.
Will it be? I think so.
Oh, damn, they're double teaming him.
Vicious right forearm. Look at this.
Oh, from the rope. He's starting to struggle here.
I'm just surprised at this triple threat. Oh, we know it's coming.
Yeah, I'm going to talk about that in a second, Austin, after this match.
To the throat. Get that instant replay ready. Somehow he kicked out.
somebody's got to win. There's not much time left here.
Well, stay in your seat. Looks like we've got a ways to go yet.
Uh-oh.
He's brought victory before, but not on this occasion.
Oh, he missed.
To think outside the box. Look at this.
Uh-oh.
Oh, to the arm. Terrible. He's got him.
Uh-oh. TK just rolled out of the ring. She's hurt.
You're not cheating. He's going for the pin. This
Oh, Lou's got Vic down. Oh, Vic's out.
It's a win. What a triple threat.
That's unbelievable.
Wow, that's amazing and fantastic.
That is amazing and fantastic. Let me go ahead and subscribe to this before I forget.
How many subs does it have? I was guessing like 13.
There's 2 of them. There's there's not 2. Well, we've already gained 4 subscribers. About to be 5 now.
Yeah.
Wow, that's something there. I can't wait to see who's next.
Ballard.
It might be Ballard, man. I don't know.
I'd like to see Big Dog Bread against who we would put Big Dog Bread against? Slim Shady Canes, maybe?
Yeah.
Yes.
Mine
Immediately when you said Brett, I said Slim.
Or Traveling Fools against Celine Driver. some of the real beefs.
Hey, who would Sea-Dog go up against?
BBD.
Well, we have Rec Talk. Since Rec Talk and Sea Dog are such good friends, Rec Talk and Sea Dog would be a good one.
That'd be a good tag team.
No, you'd have to have one of us turn heel on the other.
Yeah. Pigskin Pete versus Chess Hall.
Oh, God.
God.
What would Chess Hall's finishing move be?
I don't know.
I don't know. He'd probably eat me.
The body slam? I don't know.
Dang.
Volusia versus Slim. I don't know what the rules are. Does it have to be someone who's been to the Slob Olympics before? Probably.
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, Vic versus Nate would be good too.
Oh, yeah, the round.
RJT and Nick D.
Not bad, yeah.
Anyway, somebody asked me a minute ago about what do I think about the new college football game. So I've pretty much decided. I think I'm going to try. Now, here's what I don't know. Am I able? My one of my sons has an Xbox S, so I know you can use that to play the game, right?
Right.
I've never streamed a game before.
Ooh, you're gonna need to get a capture card.
All right, so I need to get a capture card. Now I'm using a laptop. Does that matter?
No, basically all it does is you'll run an HDMI in between that and wherever it outputs to, and then it'll capture that and run it back to your laptop.
Yeah.
I can send you a link on what you need to get.
Okay, yeah, do that, please.
I mean, he's a nerd after all.
Well, I have one that works.
So then I just hook the Xbox up to my computer and then run it through the capture card. And so when I'm playing the game, is it going to show on my laptop screen, or can I do it through a TV?
Yes, both. The thing is, though, if you look at it on your laptop, you're going to have a delay in your input.
Yeah.
Which might not matter as much for things like football, but there won't be a delay if you're looking at the TV.
Right.
Okay. I'd rather look at the TV than the laptop screen anyway, just because it's bigger. But I don't know.
I guess so. Yeah.
I mean, the TV is right above my laptop on the wall.
Right.
So.
Yeah, that'll work then.
All right. So I do want to do some of that. I just got to figure out how I want to do it.
Yeah, and you can basically pull it right into OBS. You'll pull that captured footage right into OBS.
All right, and then I'll figure it out.
You can procure Rec Talk's technical services. Well, I have a number you can call.
Oh, you'll be my technical support. Help me get it set up, because I do have, as far as I'm looking right now, I do think I have an HDMI input into my laptop that I'm not using. I think that's what that is. So.
Well, anyways.
Yeah.
We'll figure it out.
I was just told they had an elite defense. They're going to make the playoffs. Who are you talking about? Oh, Oklahoma. Well, I don't know about the elite defense part, but they do have a shot at making at making the playoffs, depending on where they finish in the SEC.
I haven't even seen their schedule. Is it pretty rough?
I know they host Alabama, but that's all I know. And they play Texas, obviously.
Yeah, we got to see Bama.
I think they go to Auburn. Actually, I have looked at their schedule. I just don't have it like completely memorized, but I know they play Auburn and Alabama, and then obviously the Texas game.
We'll look at it right now. I'll give you my opinion here. So they start out with Temple, August the 30th. Then they've got Houston, and then Tulane.
Wow.
That's not. I think they'll beat Temple. Houston and Tulane could, they could give them a game.
Maybe.
But they'll be favored.
They could even play spoiler.
Then they get into the SEC play. They play Tennessee. They play that in Norman. Then Auburn. Then Texas. Yeah, no, this is a pretty tough schedule here. Actually. South Carolina has to go to Norman. They've got Ole Miss. That's a tough game.
Yep.
Maine. What?
I didn't know that.
Maine has a football team?
I didn't even know they had a football team.
The hell?
Then they have to go to Missouri. That's not an easy game.
No, Missouri's a good team.
Then they host Oklahoma. Host Alabama, rather. And then LSU. So I don't know, they could possibly lose 4 games. If they would lose 4 games, they're not making the playoffs.
Imagine they losing to Maine.
They could lose 4 or they could lose 2. It just depends on some of these close games here.
The only thing I would say about Texas and Oklahoma is, and I know they've had some tough road environments, I guess, if you want to say that about the Big 12, but I'm telling you, the SEC environments don't compare to.
I'm sure Texas does, though.
It's like going to Jordan-Hare, especially for Oklahoma. You could say whatever you want to about Auburn this year. That's going to be a challenge.
It could end up being that their game against Texas decides whether or not they make the 12-team playoff or not. I think Texas probably will make the playoffs, but if Oklahoma beats them, that might be the difference.
Oh.
Yeah.
I just know that for Alabama, I already got Birmingham Bowl tickets, so I'm ready for the postseason.
Birmingham Bowl.
Birmingham Bowl.
Nice.
You're ready for a crap season.
Galen DeBoer ain't taking us to no playoffs this year. I'm sorry.
You don't know, man.
I got Georgia and Texas. I got Georgia, Texas for the SEC this year.
I don't think Alabama is a national championship caliber team with a new coach and a new coaching staff, but there is a chance they could make the playoffs, though.
The only reason people aren't high on him is because he's following Nick Saban. Like, let's say that the same coach took, I don't know, the Auburn job. Everyone would be way higher on him.
Yeah, I agree with that. Yeah. I don't know. They're still going to be good.
Yeah.
They need Milroe to have a great season, though.
Yeah.
We can't be having all this 4th and 31 crap every single week. We can't be having that.
Well, they have to play to his strengths. Like, he doesn't seem like a guy that's just a straight pocket passer. Like,
no, he's like a scrambler.
Yeah.
You don't have to be, though.
Right.
No, I'm saying, but you got to play to his strengths. You can't force him to be the kind of quarterback he's not.
Mm-hmm.
And he's got to stay healthy. Who's the guy behind him?
Ty Simpson.
Oh, yeah.
Bart Simpson.
5-star.
Well, 5-star. The ukulele was a 5-star, and so was Cade Klubnik. So.
Right. Yeah. McCarthy was a 5-star, and look at him when he was at Michigan.
You'd rather have a 5-star than a 3-star, but that doesn't just automatically guarantee they're going to be great.
Right. Yeah.
Even Mac Jones was a 3-star recruit. He took him to the championship and won. So, even though he did have guys around him, I know, but still.
I'll also be curious to see how Alabama's defense is going to look.
Have they do they have different OC and DC for this year?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, that's what I thought.
I think it's a whole new staff.
I think DeBoer brought his whole staff to the Bama.
Most of them, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Interesting.
Well, I know that they had Ryan Grubb, but I think he left.
The hell? Right.
And they got Nick Sheridan. Nick Sheridan's the OC.
Mm.
And I forget who the DC is.
For your own
what's his
team?
name? Yeah, hold on.
Motivated Dedicated says, shout out to DJU. He's going to beat Georgia Tech. No, he's going to lose to Georgia Tech.
That has $500 on Tech winning.
No, he said he's going to lose to Georgia Tech. I read that wrong. Sorry.
Kane Womack is the defensive coordinator, actually.
Womack.
I've had multiple Georgia fans ask me about betting on Tech every time, but don't do it. Don't do it.
Well, I won't.
Give your money. Yeah.
But then again, it just depends on what the spread is,
What do you think I don't think they put a line out yet.
I'm sure they have.
Or have they?
I'm pretty sure they have.
What do you think it is?
Let me look it up. I would say it's probably lower than you think it is.
I'll tell you, I think it should be about 14 and a half.
It says, Pete, you know he had that college football app on your phone? But
Yeah.
anyways, the odds has FSU minus 13.0.
Okay, so I was...
You're pretty close. Well, according to the Vegas Insider website, what? This says, oh no. What?
I mean, I figured they set it at 10.5 just for betting purposes, but
I don't know what I'm looking at here. To me, it looks like 3.5, unless this is some kind of old.
Oh, if it's 3.5, give me Tech.
Yeah.
Maybe this isn't football.
Man, it's soccer.
It's like lacrosse or something.
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe I'm looking at the wrong thing here. Let me.
Is it baseball?
Baseball.
No, that wouldn't be 3.5.
It's probably baseball.
That would be 300.
All the baseball spreads are like a 1.5 points.
Oh.
Normally. Spread is 13 is what they're saying in the chat. All right.
That's an interesting line. Where would you put your money with a 13-point line, minus 13 on FSU?
I might actually take Georgia Tech if it goes to 14. I'd probably take Georgia Tech. I think they'll cover that.
Yeah.
I think it'll move up before they kick.
You think so?
Yeah. Well, I just, other than like me and C-Dog, there's not going to be a lot of people high on Tech this year.
Yeah.
Well, let's look at some of these wins.
I believe in you, Rick. I'm high on.
I'm glad someone does. Thank you.
So this is interesting here. Let's look at some of these win totals. You got Georgia plus or minus 10.5.
Take the over. Duh.
Oregon plus or minus 10.5.
Plus, I think.
Take.
Or the over, whatever you call it.
Ohio State plus or minus 10.5. That's a hard one.
Yeah, I'd have to look at these team schedules.
Non-conference Ohio State is a fucking joke.
All right.
Texas plus or minus 10.5. That's a tough one too. Notre Dame plus or minus 10.5.
See, I haven't even looked at Notre Dame's schedule, and they always schedule some good Power 5 teams.
It's pretty tough, I think. They got A&M. They've got Florida State. Let's see.
I'm going to look at it.
Obviously, Georgia Tech. I mean, that's going to be a tough game.
Oh, shoot. They go to Kyle Field to open the season.
Yeah,
like right out the gate.
Clemson, Georgia's a noon kick, and the primetime game is Notre Dame, Texas A&M.
Wow.
There's a bunch of teams here at plus or minus 9.5. Michigan's one of them. Ole Miss, Michigan, Memphis, Penn State, Alabama, LSU, Clemson, Kansas State, Miami, Florida State, Missouri, Utah, Tennessee. Those are all 9.5.
Wait, did you just say Memphis?
Yeah.
The fuck?
Well, they probably, they play a group of 5 schedule.
Yeah.
Well, I know, but why?
Well, evidently they're a decent group of 5 teams.
I would probably take the under on LSU, and I would probably take the under on Michigan. Sorry, Nate. I think Michigan wins 9 games, so that would be under.
Yeah, I mean, they did like a prediction video, but I was either gonna pick 9-3 or 10-2. Honestly, I did 10-2, but I can see 9-3 also, but we can wait. We can see on the field see if that's the case.
What do they got?
Clemson's at 9.5.
9.5. I'd probably take the under. I think they're gonna win. I think they're gonna go 9-3. I mean, they could go 10-2. That's a tough one for me.
Hey, Vic's in the back room.
I mean, I don't think they're going 12-0.
Do they have any? Do they have any like South Carolina out there yet for win totals or?
Hold on, give me a second. Let me bring in Vic, and I'll go back to it.
Pretty tough schedule.
I think it's 7.5 for South Carolina.
They got a tough schedule.
Clemson opens with Georgia. They got NC State, Florida State, Louisville, Virginia Tech's better.
Let's go all the way down. Let's see if we can find South Carolina here. I'm guessing they're going to be somewhere around 6 for South Carolina, if I had to guess.
I said 7.5.
5.5, yeah.
Yeah,
6.5 UAB. Let's go.
Yeah, 5.5.
What's Tech at? 5.5?
Damn, Georgia Tech is at 5.5.
Well, their schedule is the toughest one of every team we talked about.
Colorado's at 5.5.
Whoa.
Under.
I'll take the under.
I'll take the under on that too. South Carolina 5.5. I think they'll win 5 games, so I'd say under.
Under. Yeah, under.
I'd take the over on Tech. I think they'll win 6.
Is brutal.
I would probably take the over on Tech too. Rec Talk. I seriously would. I think they'll win 6.
Yeah, South Carolina's schedule is absolutely brutal.
I mean, Tech won 6 last year.
Yeah, but this year's schedule is way tougher.
Yeah, but they have
Notre Dame, Florida State, Georgia.
What about
Louisville.
Virginia Tech that everyone's been talking about?
Miami, North Carolina.
That's a good question. Motivated Dedicated wants to know, who does Georgia Tech have at wide receiver? Do they still have that speedster?
Yeah, he's a freshman All-American, Eric Singleton Jr.
Yeah.
We got him, and then the dude's mom that I pissed off, Christian Lee from Bama.
If Haynes King stays healthy the entire year, I think they'll win at least 6. If he doesn't, then probably not.
Well, we got a pretty good backup behind him, but if he can cut the turnovers down and our defense is improved, then some good things could happen.
I'll tell you what, if you win the first game of the year against Florida State, I think you'll definitely win 6 for sure.
You wouldn't be able to tell me your Sea-Dog nothing.
Well, I know that.
Yeah, you want at least 7 if you beat.
Now this here is brutal. Florida, 4.5.
Woo!
Does Billy Napier survive this season?
No.
Oh.
No.
Yeah, Florida's gonna go 4-8. Yeah.
Poverty.
Vanderbilt 2.5. I might take the over on that.
Where's Andy?
Yeah, right.
I'll
Jeez.
That is insane. Now, I mean, it's not abnormal for them. I mean, there's been seasons where they've only won 2 games a bunch of times, but still, damn.
I
Well,
mean,
do they have like all the best teams in the SEC they play or something?
Yeah,
That's
they
some ridiculous schedule.
They're the second lowest in the odds that are out right now. The only one lower than them is New Mexico at 1.5.
I don't care who it is. Give me the over on 1.5.
Stanford's at 3.5. They play Clemson in Death Valley. Stanford has a pretty tough schedule, actually, even though I know people like to talk about the ACC is terrible, but they've got to travel to the East Coast, I think, 3 times.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, it's an easier schedule than it was last year.
Well, true. Well,
Is it though?
No, it's not.
Colorado though, didn't they?
Yeah.
But imagine Stanford having a non-stop flight to Clemson, whatever you call it.
They have to, I think, travel to, where is it? It's either Louisville or Syracuse, and then the very next week they have to travel to Clemson. So they have 2 East Coast games back to back.
Well, they might as well just stay over here then. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a good point.
Stay on the.
I would imagine they probably will. I don't know why they would travel back for whatever it is, 3 days.
Father.
Well,
yeah.
Class.
Flying back home.
Well, they can. I'm sure they can do remote classes from the hotel room or whatever.
Right.
For 1 week.
Right, but how are they gonna practice though? Yeah.
Well, on weekends. Well, never mind.
I'm sure they have a facility.
I was going to say, Dabo's such a nice guy. He'll probably offer up the whatever other facility they have to let him practice there. You know.
Yeah.
They have an indoor and an outdoor facility. He'll probably offer up one of them if they want it.
Have the outdoor field.
Yeah, they can have the outdoor. Let Clemson practice indoors. Yeah. He's done that before.
Yeah. Yeah. Vic, do you have any thoughts on your defeat?
My defeat? Well, no, not really. But...
Okay.
Do
you have any thoughts about the fact that whoever made that video game made you look like you're Chinese?
No, I don't really care about that either.
Yeah.
Well, Vic didn't get pinned. At least it was Lou that got pinned in that match.
Yeah.
Yeah, one time, and then Lou just got pissed and just.
Yeah, I mean, Lou, he pinned. Didn't he beat Vic? Yeah, he did.
Yeah, he did.
I'm Mysterio. That's what Roll Tide 99 said. I'm like the nerdy version of Mysterio.
That's super villain. Yeah.
That's funny.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, Colorado they blew a 29-point lead against Stanford. I remember that.
Didn't that go to that go to? Double overtime?
Yeah, double overtime.
Yeah.
Yeah, they also went to double overtime against Colorado State. So.
Oh God.
That was a good game.
Well, it was, yeah.
Yeah, that was a good game. That was like week 2.
Mm-hmm.
Wasn't it?
Yeah, because they were in Boulder for college
No,
game day.
they were in Fort Collins, which is Colorado State, I think.
Yeah, 3.
It was
that's
3 because I was listening to it on the way back from Ole Miss.
Yeah, it was a road game.
Yeah, because didn't they start out 3-0 and then only won one more game the whole year?
That's correct. They won one conference game.
Yeah.
And that was the first.
They beat Arizona State.
I do remember when they played TCU, I think it was week 1. And they won, and then Dion came out with this whole, you guys were all underestimating us, told you we were great, this and that, and then the wheels fell off after week 3.
I mean, he did.
And then they ran into Oregon, yeah.
Oregon?
And they got exposed.
They got destroyed.
Yeah.
No, butt whooping. Yeah.
Pete, what is the excuse going to be this year when it doesn't work out? You think?
Who knows?
Gonna blame the offensive line? Is he gonna blame?
Knowing Dion, I'll probably blame his players. Well, he'll blame every player except for his kids.
We're just
we just need one more.
Blame everyone except for Shador, Rabbit. We'll get the blame.
The funny thing is, even if they only win 3 or 4 games this year, they won't fire him because he's making the university so much money.
Yeah.
But he might quit though.
Yeah, he might quit.
Why would he do that?
Well, because he doesn't want to lose, and even no matter what he says, he knows that they can't compete with what they've got. That's my opinion.
He's tired of
compete with him if they have what they need.
Losing.
He should have just stuck with the SES.
And all kids are going to be gone. So
yeah.
So.
But yeah, I have a question, but no, this is just an if question. If Ohio State with all the talent coming in and loses to Michigan, say in Fairy Tale Land this year again, what was the excuse going to be for the Ohio State man?
Right, from Ryan Day.
I don't know. They make more excuses than any other fan base I know.
I know, and that's my point. Yeah.
Who knows? It'll be the refs' fault, or somebody was hurt or something. Usually it's the refs.
Yeah. I'm gonna predict if that happens. I'm gonna predict the field was too wet.
Sure, somebody got a concussion, right?
Now, where is that game being played this year? I forget.
It's at the shoe.
All right.
Sadly.
Concussion.
I swear, if they do lose in Michigan, which I'm gonna be hilarious laughing, but I'm not gonna book on it.
It would
now, but
it would be. Well, we made yesterday.
I did, yeah.
You picked Michigan to beat.
No, yeah.
Ohio State. We're doing our Michigan preview.
I have yet to see a loss to Ohio State. That's what my point was. But
Pete, I have a question for you.
And prediction.
Yeah.
Someone asked me on my stream last night who makes the ACC title this year. I said Florida State and NC State.
Wow.
Who do you think?
He's got Clemson.
I've got Clemson and Miami.
Get Clemson and Miami.
So you think Miami turns the tide this year?
Their schedule is somewhat favorable in the ACC. They don't have to play Clemson. They do play Florida State, obviously, and they play Florida week 1, but that's not a conference game. Let me pull up their schedule real quick, and I'll tell you.
Louisville.
It's pretty easy.
Heck, yeah. They don't play NC State.
Yeah, they dodged some of the best teams. I think they do play Virginia Tech, which might be a tough game for them.
They got Florida State.
Play Louisville, too.
I actually think they're going to beat Florida State this year. Miami Hurricanes football schedule. Here we go. All right, so they got Florida, then Florida A&M, Ball State, South Florida. All right, so here's their... Damn, they got a bunch of cupcake games on here. They got Cal.
Mm-hmm. I think they have to travel for that game, don't they?
Yeah.
Wait. What's going on?
That game, yeah.
All right, so they do play Virginia Tech. That game's in Miami. Then they travel to Cal. You're right.
Yeah.
Then they go from Cal. Then they travel to Louisville. That could be a tough one.
Mm-hmm.
Then they get Florida State in Miami. Then they get Duke in Miami. Then they got to travel to Tech. That's the game. You go to all of them.
Yeah, I go to every home game, and I'm going to Syracuse and Chapel Hill.
He's a season ticket holder.
Yeah. Then they get Wake, which Wake is only projected to win like 3 or 4 games this year.
Well, yeah.
And then they travel to Syracuse. So it's not a crazy schedule.
Like,
it's not. Can they avoid drawing a Georgia Tech or a Virginia Tech or games that they should win like that and take care of like the team like Florida State?
Yeah, the thing is, though, I think that there's a possibility that maybe not every team, but at least the second place team at the end of the season might have multiple losses in the conference.
Whoa.
So even if they lose 2 of these out-of-conference games, they could still technically make the championship game.
That's true.
So I'm looking at the toughest games here in conference is Virginia Tech, Louisville, and then probably
Florida State.
Florida State and Georgia Tech. That game's in Atlanta.
Yeah.
So what's their toughest road game? Louisville?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so they not only get Virginia Tech at home, they also get Virginia Tech at home on a Friday night. And the rule is that you always pick the home team on a Friday night game. So yeah.
That is true.
Always pick the home team on a Thursday or a Friday night game in the ACC. So
I guess my thing is Miami's got to prove they can take that step.
Well, that's been my position the whole time.
yeah, so I wanted to take Virginia Tech in that game, but I can't. So,
But they don't have to play Clemson or NC State or Pitt, which I know Pitt's not projected to be very good, but for some reason Miami has had a hard time in recent years with Pitt. But they don't have to play them either. So.
Wait, did they not play North Carolina? North Carolina's had their number.
No North Carolina, no Pitt, no Clemson.
it's all been changed up. Yeah. Yeah, there's no more divisions. So yeah.
There weren't divisions last year.
There's 17 teams, so this is going to be a 4-4-4-4 schedule model. So
Baylor Man says, I've heard that Dion will quit, become the Raiders head coach, and then draft his son.
Raiders coach.
Okay.
I mean, that would be like some Raiders type thing to do. He's not wrong there, but
My Raiders head.
If that's true, I'm starting at quarterback for Tech this fall.
My Raiders head coach. Yeah, hopefully that won't happen. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, Rec, you saw what I sent you on Twitter? Was that yesterday?
Was it flat Earth stuff? Because you've got me in it now.
Well, it was the guy who used Google Earth to find a hidden city at the very tip of the South Pole.
It turns out the city of Atlantis is not under the sea; it's in Antarctica.
Yeah, and it's not just that; it's an empty building, according to Google Earth.
And
it looks like your old high school you went to.
It looked like an abandoned hospital. Is what it looked like.
Did
oh my god!
Oh,
that same guy I commented last night on. It was like this super 8-foot tall Jesus, and it's like we've been devolving since Noah.
What?
I'm like, how is being shorter devolving? And Jesus
we also
wasn't this super hot dude that was 8 foot tall. I hate to tell you.
We also don't live as long either. So.
Well, that was one. Usually, I can kind of suss out what they're trying to say. That was one. I'm like, it's so dumb. I don't even understand.
What do you mean we don't live as long? The average age 2,000 years ago was like 40 or 50.
No, I meant according to the Bible, but yeah.
Oh yeah, people live to be 900. They just kept growing taller.
No, that's just Noah.
But as you look through, the generations, their lifespans get shorter and shorter. So yeah.
Yeah. I mean, if you take that at face value,
sure. Like Methuselah, who was like 900 and something, and you got Abraham, who was only like 100 and something. So.
Oh.
I don't know if I could take that 900 Georgia Tech seasons. I don't know if I could endure 900 of those.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure right now we have the longest life expectancy ever.
What, it's like 72 or
something like that, yeah.
I know men don't live as long as women.
Yeah, I think women are like 74, men are like 72 or 71.
Yeah.
But a lot of that has to do with the fact that men fight the wars. For the most part.
We also do dumb shit at a greater rate than females do.
Dumb shit at a greater rate, yeah.
But thank you for introducing me to that guy. Like, he was selling, you probably saw the thing where he's selling his coffee, and I was like, that's coffee cups are not cylinders. You Photoshop that. It's just a rectangle.
I didn't see that. He sells coffee?
So could it be that what he found in Antarctica was just a research station?
I don't know.
Yeah, don't try and inject logic into this man's fantasies.
Yeah. It's the very southern tip of Antarctica.
Yes.
He says if you go on Google Earth and then you go down to street level, then there's some sort of big building there.
Wait, does Google Earth? So they had a Google van drive through Antarctica, just taking pictures of shit.
Yeah, that's a good question. I don't know.
It's like the most inhabitable place in the world.
Yeah. Or he could just be full of shit. There could be that.
Yeah.
I'm going with that.
Trying to sell coffee. He has like 300,000 followers, though.
Well, I don't follow him. Well, he's just on my algorithm because of all the other flat Earth stuff that I watch. I don't follow him, but it doesn't surprise me that there's 300,000 idiots out there at all.
What percentage of the population do you think are idiots?
What do you consider to be an idiot? To start there.
Anyone that would even consider, what that guy says. We can start that at the baseline.
Well, I mean, some of them might just be subscribed to make fun of him, but yeah.
Yeah, I'm just talking about people that would listen to that and say,
I would say at least a good 10%.
Oh yeah, you're way more positive than I am.
What do you think? Like 25%?
I think at least half the people are idiots.
Oh, half? God damn.
Yeah.
Wow.
Just from like when I go to the grocery store and I drive and I look at people, I'm like, yeah, half of these people are idiots.
All right, I might agree with you there, but as far as the amount of people that think the Earth's flat and that space is fake and all that, I think that's probably around 10%.
Yeah, Eddie Bravo and all those guys.
Yeah, I mean, you can believe the Earth is round and still be an idiot.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I might fall into that. Who knows?
I probably fall into that too. We probably all do.
Half of people that are idiots. I'm fine with it.
No offense to the chat, but I'd say probably at least 50% of the people on my channel are idiots.
All you guys listening, look to your right and left.
But hey, I'm putting myself in that category too, so yeah. No shade thrown.
I did not expect that.
No shade thrown.
Listen, all you got to do is go through my comment section on any video I've ever posted, and that confirms it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, well that's true. I mean, the comment section is like a breeding ground for idiocy.
That confirms it.
Yeah, that's a good point. Michael says, I'm definitely an idiot because I'm listening. Yeah, so if you're listening to an idiot, then you probably are one too.
Man, this took a turn. I didn't know we were going to start talking about flat Earth, and then our conclusion was we're idiots.
Yeah.
We're the idiots. But
well, at least I know I'm an idiot. Some of these people are idiots and don't know it.
Oh, they think they're geniuses. Man, you're just living in the Matrix, man. Open your mind.
Yep.
I think the thing with it's not just flat Earth people, but a lot of the conspiracies that are out there is that they just want to feel as if they know something that other people don't know.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, 100%.
That's all it is.
I like to feel superior.
Yeah. Like I got all the answers and everybody else is stupid.
And I argued with those people too. Oh, the whole government's controlled by the Illuminati and everyone's in on it. And my thing is like, well, if everyone's in on it, what are you going to do about it? You think you and your little idiot group is going to change the world structure? No.
The deep state.
Well, the problem is there is some truth to some of that, but they take it too far.
Well,
you know the other trend that's going on right now is that, and there's a lot of guys on Twitter that do this too, that every celebrity that's a woman is actually a man. Have you ever seen this?
What?
Like Jennifer Aniston's a man.
Oh my.
And there's a whole bunch of them.
What?
Do the people that believe this, do they just like trannies and they just want
I don't know.
every hot woman?
Oh my gosh.
I don't know. Everybody's a man.
I feel like that hits on some deep-rooted sexual things.
Yeah, you might be right about that.
Yeah, definitely.
There is. I have seen some of that too. I've also seen like almost every celebrity is an android that's been replaced.
Oh yeah, they wear a mask. Yeah, Joe Biden's not really Joe Biden. It's a reptilian wearing a mask.
Good person, yeah. He's a reptilian. Yeah, there you go.
And again, it's like, okay, so what is the point of that? To what end?
I don't know. I guess it's that they killed all these politicians, and in order to take over the world, they took a reptilian and put a mask on them. I don't even know. It's so dumb I can't even follow it.
So it's like crab people from South Park, but in real life.
I guess.
Yeah,
that's what you're kind of
the
describing.
Deep state.
Oh yeah, Nick DTV said it started with Michelle Obama is a man.
Oh, they hate her.
Yeah.
I don't know why she's like the main target, and she played football at like the Chicago and all this. I've seen that.
What?
and she was like fucking people up.
Like a linebacker or something?
Yeah. Well, I think they said she played running back. She was, yeah. She was, she was like Darren McFadden or something.
Yeah.
But no one knows about it. She was so good, but no one noticed. I don't know.
Wow.
Oh.
So who is that Nate has in his profile picture?
I don't know. Nate. I don't know. For a long time, it was Paige Sporanic, the hot golfer.
Yeah, no, I don't know who this lady is.
Yeah, I don't either.
Yeah, Nate, who is that? You got a new one.
He must have stepped away.
Yeah, he must be AFK. Yeah.
AFK. Oh, I was gonna tell you too. I don't know if you saw the video, but I don't know if you saw the trailer for College Football 25.
Yeah,
Yes,
I saw it.
I saw
And
it.
at the bottom it says, it doesn't say like captured on PS5 or captured on Xbox. It says game engine footage.
Game engine footage. That's right.
What does that mean?
Choo choo.
What I think it means is, because that trailer looks amazing.
It does look good, yeah.
The rate is really smooth, like everything's really smooth. I think that was captured on like a $10,000 or $20,000 top tier PC.
Sure.
It's not indicative of how it will play on PS5.
No.
Which I said I don't care, but the concern is you're presenting it like it is, like it's kind of deceptive.
Yeah.
But I think that most people understand that that's not what the game's going to look like. Most people.
Well,
I don't. Take a poll in your chat. Do you expect the game to play like that?
It's not going to play like that.
I expect it to be like Madden, but with college teams. That's what I
Yeah,
expect.
there's zero chance it plays like that.
Madden, but with college teams. Yeah.
Yeah, and oh, by the way, I'm back. Someone was on my doorbell and doing a little preaching gospel.
Oh, you had the Mormons or the Jehovah's Witnesses?
With a Jehovah Witness.
I don't know.
Or a Mormon.
No, it was a Christian.
Okay, well, I mean, it was Jehovah's Witness or a Mormon. Yeah.
You know what you tell them when they knock on your door, Nate? You'd be like, I can't talk right now. I'm in the middle of a human sacrifice. I got to go.
You can do that, yeah.
I mean, that's true.
Yes, and we were trying to ask you who's that lady in your profile picture.
All right, Vic, you know me for a while now.
Well, we know you, but we don't know who that is, though.
Yeah, we don't know who that is, yeah.
What's my favorite girlfriend?
Paige Sporanic.
Favorite girlfriend? That's an interesting
Paige Sporanic.
Oh, that's who that is? Okay.
That's her. Okay. I don't think I've ever seen her with hair down before.
Somebody's getting a phone call right now.
Sorry.
I don't. I guess I've just
Nate's the only person left in the world that still has a landline phone.
hair down.
Well, we enable it when I didn't have a phone at the time. That's why.
Yeah, maybe I just never seen her with all the curls and the makeup. I guess that's why I didn't recognize her. But yeah.
Nate, if you use your house phone, how do you remember people's phone numbers to call them? Because I tell you right now, I don't know any. I'd have all y'all's numbers. I don't know them. If I had a landline phone, I would have no way to call you. You know.
Yeah, if I lost my phone and I couldn't recover the numbers, I'd have to ask you.
Like the only number I think I know, like off the top of my head, is my wife's. That's it.
Yeah.
Maybe my mom. I think I could remember hers if I've tried hard enough.
Put a lot of thought into it. You could muster the number.
Yeah, I think I could remember it. The phone book? Nobody has a phone book anymore.
Did they even make those anymore?
That's a good question. I'm sure they do.
Probably do, yeah.
They used to just automatically deliver the phone book every year for free on your front step. I don't think They don't do that anymore. You might have to order one.
You probably find the phone book online, but yeah.
Yeah, you can definitely get it online. That's true. Free. Oh. Yellow Pages. That's how I started dating Mrs. Peete.
How?
I never asked her for her phone number. I just looked up her name in the phone book in high school and called her house. Which nowadays would be considered creepy.
Yeah.
It wasn't back then, though.
It was.
I called her and she picked up and she was like, how'd you get my number? I said, I looked it up in the phone book.
I couldn't tell if it was Mormons or Christian. I don't know. But they were good people, though. I think they were Christians, I think. Hopefully. I don't know if Mormons are mean people or seem like nice people. I don't know.
No, they're not mean.
Yeah, they're not mean.
I just can't tell the difference because
Mormons and Jehovah's Witnesses.
Yeah, they're not mean. They're just annoying.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know if they're Mormons. I
Yeah, or Jehovah's Witnesses.
Well, tell us what they said and what you said back to them.
Who's that?
Oh, that must be Rec.
That's a bad kill.
Rec, you got to turn off YouTube.
Hello?
Hello? All right, I'm going to mute him for a minute.
All right.
So tell us what they said, Nate.
So basically what they said is just a couple Bible verses trying to, so basically what they said is basically how I'm not sure what they said after I went in the house, but what I do know is they were talking about like basically going in paradise and the rapture or whatever, like in the end times, basically.
That sounds like Jehovah's Witness, yeah.
I don't know.
Revelations or
they
Revelation,
like
Genesis,
only 144,000 people go anyway, so just ask one of them.
Sorry.
Well, I can tell you how to tell the difference between the two. Were they wearing white shirts and black slacks?
No.
Then they were Jehovah's Witness. The Mormons wear white shirts and black slacks and usually ride bicycles.
Okay.
Yeah.
No, I didn't see bicycles.
Yeah.
Is Jehovah's Witnesses a religion? I don't know.
It is.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's a cult.
Oh, never mind then. Shit.
It's a cult, but yeah.
You like every aspect of your life controlled? Go ahead and join them.
And typically the Jehovah's Witness are people of color too. Were they white?
Yes.
That's interesting.
I don't think Jehovah's Witnesses.
They asked to come by the house again.
Well, everyone that's ever knocked on my door wasn't white.
And they said to come by the house, asked about come by my house again. I was like, I fell for the hook. So
did they hand you some sort of pamphlet?
Like a what do you call it? Like a paper pamphlet? Yeah.
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 Yes.
Yeah. Jehovah's Witness.
It says Watchtower Society on it.
Well, no, I have it right here. And where I put it.
What is the title of the pamphlet?
Yeah, read it to us.
Maybe I can get a conversion
find
on
first.
Huh?
Sorry, go ahead.
I said I gotta find first. You know me, I lose stuff.
Oh, you already threw it away, huh?
No, I know. I probably put it down somewhere. I just forgot where it was.
Oh. Nature Boy says, I had one stick their foot in my doorway one time, so I couldn't close the door. I told them they were about to lose a foot.
That's funny.
Save your soul, sir.
All right. Damn, I need a fucking shave. Back camera.
Oh, that's definitely Jehovah's Witness pamphlet. Yeah.
Wait.
Yeah.
What the hell? Okay.
Now, the funny thing about that, put that back on the screen. Let me show the people here.
Will we ever feel safe and secure?
Look at the hold on. Let's put it back up there. There you go. Look at the two people. You notice something about the two people in that picture?
Oh, they have masks.
They have masks on.
Okay. Well, it seems like I joined the cult.
Awesome.
Well, you didn't join them. You just took their little.
Well, I don't know if I did or not.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you did. You joined the cult, Nate. Now you're screwed.
Oh wait.
Yeah. Fuck.
Yep.
Yeah. Well, how did I quit the vault?
Oh.
I think my parents and
more like that was more like right wing conspiracy propaganda, but yeah.
You know the plus there's a woman that was doing the Bible stuff, Bible study, what do we call it, and she asked me what day do you usually are off or whatever, and yada yada yada, and I said Wednesdays usually are my off days, so.
Oh, so she's gonna come back on Wednesday to preach to you some more?
I guess.
That's good.
At least they're flexible with you.
Yeah.
Time works for you.
You should have asked him what is Jesus' favorite football team.
Yeah, better not.
Because of BYU or something.
Yeah.
No.
That'd be a good answer.
No, it's I think it's TCU. Texas Christian. But anyways, that's what happened.
Jay says he dated a raging nymphomaniac, and she was a Jehovah's Witness. Wow.
What's a nymphomaniac?
You don't know what a nymphomaniac is, Vic?
It's a maniac.
Google it, Vic. Tell us what it says.
Or is that?
And what other search results come up with that?
Okay.
Yeah. Google what does nymphomaniac mean?
Okay.
You can put me on stream if you want.
I can't wait to hear what the definition of this is.
Yeah, we might all learn something today.
Yeah.
I'm in the cult. Sadly, gotta quit and I gotta opt out it the next time I see her. Sorry.
Can you opt out of a religion?
No.
Yeah.
Is there a portal for religion? Like, hey, I'm.
Yeah, there is.
There's a portal. Yeah, some people enter the portal if they're Christian and become Jewish. Some people are Jewish and they enter the portal and become Christian.
That's a good question.
Yeah.
Pretty cool.
But no, I want to be. No, I'm a pure Christian, but I don't know why I took the bait with the freaking Jehovah's Witness.
The Jehovah's.
Or wherever you call them.
Yeah, I entered the portal and became normal.
Yeah.
Have you ever had him knock on your door, Pete?
Oh, yeah. Where I live now, only a couple of times in 7 years that I've been here, but my old neighborhood that I lived in, there was like 3 different Jehovah's Witnesses that lived on my street.
I've had the Mormons knock, and I just said, what would it take for me to convince you you're wrong? And they said nothing. So I just said, well, then how can you expect me to do something you're not willing to do? And they said, check, please, and left.
I should have done that.
Here it is. I found it. It is it is a woman with uncontrollable or excessive sexual desire.
No, that'll be offendable for me.
Now, that's interesting because I didn't know it was just I thought a man could be that too.
Okay, well, I guess a man can be that.
That's his definition.
That's a pitable. Woman.
What is a male? No, nymph. No, that's a nymph. I guess that's not the same as nymphomaniac.
That's male nymphomaniac.
Now, don't type in necrophiliac.
There's also a movie called Nymphomaniac. But, yeah.
Nate's probably seen that.
What?
That movie.
No, I haven't.
Called Nymphomaniac.
I haven't. I have no idea what it is.
Found what a female who, so now I don't know what a.
And plus, the bad thing about that, what I said earlier about the Jehovah's Witness.
It can be a main. It can also mean a man too. But
yeah, I can. Yeah.
So for the Jehovah's Witnesses, or we call it, I'm probably gonna say, whenever on Wednesday, I'm probably gonna ask, are you in a cult?
Yeah, that'll go well.
Yeah, that'll go well.
But
no, you know what you should say? Just be like, where are you guys' bicycles at? And they go, we don't have bicycles. Say, oh, so you're not Mormon?
You know, I should videotape that, but videotape that.
Yeah, yeah, that's a good idea. Videotape.
But with like hitting my camera though.
Yeah, you don't want them to know your videotape.
No, just answer the door with your phone.
Yeah, but turn the camera off. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, leave the camera on.
A self-diagnosed nymphomaniac recounts her erotic experiences to the man who saved her after a beating.
What?
Yeah, that's what it says on IMBD. Yeah.
I'm glad that's in your search history and not mine.
Yeah, VicTube search history. Right now.
It's a dark place.
It might be worse than mine. I don't know.
No, I wouldn't. That's not strong.
Actually, I'll take that back. I probably had it worse.
No, Nate, you ask them, when do you think the world is going to end now? Because that is a big thing for them. The world is ending. It's imminent. And they just keep moving the goalposts.
Well, it's always this year.
Yeah.
Or next year.
According to me, or not me, but just we're in the end times. So I believe, I know everyone has different opinions and beliefs, or which well.
So you think we're in the end times right now?
That's what I believe. As a
you
Christian.
do?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
When did the end times start?
I'm not gonna go any further.
They started 10,000 years ago, Rick.
Well.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
By the way, if the world ends tomorrow, does anybody really care? We'll all be dead anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean.
Well, I don't know. You might be in hell, dude. You gotta sort some of that out.
No.
I'd rather go to heaven than the HE double hockey sticks.
Yeah, me too, man.
But we don't get the pick, sadly.
Oh shit! So you're a Calvinist then, or you believe that it's predetermined what's going to happen?
Yeah, predestination. Yeah.
No, I'm Christian.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So why'd you just say we don't get a choice?
Well, Calvinists are Christians. Like it's just kind of another step down.
Calvinists are Christian, but yeah.
I'm pretty sure you can be a Muslim and be that too.
And a Christian?
Yeah, they believe a similar thing as far as the rapture.
No,
they
not.
don't believe that Jesus is the Son of God, though. And that's kind of a big deal to be a Christian.
No, but as far as the end times, they believe that both Muhammad and Jesus will both return to earth to reclaim.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
They'll throw like a rave.
Yeah, rave.
And
it's been a while. It's a pretty good party, man.
And plus, the Muslims believe that Jesus wasn't the savior, and they, well, you all know the story, but
I believe he was a prophet.
This is a prophet. Yeah.
Yeah.
They also believe that the moon got split in two and stuff.
Yeah.
Fake news.
Which is true.
Well,
Yeah,
it is?
that's just
Dark
Flat
side
Earth
moon.
is not true, but split moon theory is where it's at.
Yeah,
What is-
yeah.
What split moon theory?
Oh, you got to read the Quran, dude.
Yeah.
You can't spoon feed this to you.
I have a Bible, but I read
You won't find it in there.
Damn, Zona Man says, I'm just trying to avoid dwarf hell. Damn, is there a different hell for dwarves than there is for
I don't know.
Now, is it
everybody
worse
else?
or better?
I know there was a.
So if you go to dwarf hell, are you just in hell with a bunch of other dwarves?
Is the
I don't
ceiling
know.
just lower in Dwarf Hell?
He I don't know if you remember, Pete. There's a live stream that you did on a Midday show where I was talking about elves and elven girls and stuff.
No, I don't remember that, no.
I can repeat it if you want me to.
Yeah. Go ahead.
So I think I was like randomly talking about elven girls and how they have pointy ears and stuff.
Is this some sort of fetish that you have, or?
Yes.
I don't know. I mean, and plus the live stream that I was on, Half Bill was on too. So
Well, you did tell us about. We asked you what your favorite dirty movie was, and you did say that it involved a little person. So, is that what you're talking about? Yeah.
No, I don't remember that.
Yeah, you did.
Normal size wieners.
Y'all remember that, don't you? He told us the name of it, and it was some sort of little person movie. I'm not kidding. It's what you said.
I don't remember that, but if I did, okay. I remember the movie The Eater, so so basically my point is, if elves were a thing, I will marry one.
Well, that's not the worst fetish to have. Elves are usually pretty hot, right?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, if you look at World of Warcraft, I mean, yeah.
I did see some of those World of Warcraft elves.
But Hufflebilly said he saw a woman at a Publix parking lot at one Midday show. It was his story. I think I remember it right. He said that he saw a woman that had pointy ears like an elf.
Oh yeah, that's the thing. Those weren't real though.
Well, I know.
It's the same as these people that wear like the cat ears and stuff like that. Yeah.
Yeah, I know that. I was just saying what.
It's like cosplay, I think.
I know. I was just saying what Billy said on that Midday show, but you were laughing your ass off though.
Wait, HBP was talking about this?
Yeah. Well, after I said elven girls, but
And he knew about it.
yeah, because he saw one of human beings have elf ears.
So he saw an elf, is what you're saying?
I don't know, probably.
Damn.
Maybe it's one of those Santa's elves. I don't know.
I mean, I've been drunk before, but I don't think I've ever been drunk enough to see an elf.
I have a question too. What's everyone's favorite animal?
Favorite
Simple question.
animal?
Yeah.
I don't know that I have one. I mean, I'm very fond of dogs, and I have a cat now. I like my cat. Does that count?
That's fine. That's an animal. So
Can I say werewolf?
a bear wolf? What the
A
hell is
werewolf.
that?
They seem pretty cool.
Yeah, werewolves.
Therapy and stuff.
You mean like a Wolverine?
No.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Those are real. Werewolves aren't.
Yeah, what about a werebear?
Aren't real, dude. You don't know.
Bear's Wolverine.
Yeah, what about what about a werebear?
I don't even know what that is.
Well, a werebear is like a werewolf, but instead of turning into a wolf, you turn into a bear. Yeah.
I would say, other than domestic animals, I'm fond of big cats like tigers and lions and stuff like that.
I like jaguars.
Yeah, those two.
Are you gonna have one as a pet, like Tiger?
No.
Hell no.
There's zero chance I would ever have one of those as a pet.
You said you like them.
I like them.
As an animal,
I like them in the jungle, not at my house.
Yeah, only. Yes, sir. Yeah.
It is hilarious. They get them as pets and they rip their arm off, and they're like, "Oh shit!
Yeah.
I didn't think that."
Yeah.
Yeah, imagine having a polar bear as a freaking pet. Holy shit!
Well, you'd have to live in a cold, like a polar bear wouldn't survive in South Carolina. So
Don't move to Alaska.
Yeah, you have to get
Still live in Alaska with a polar bear. Yeah.
Let's see that woman text me about that thing.
What?
The Bible study, whatever we call it.
there's a veterinary clinic in my neighborhood, and I was walking by it the other day, and they have a big sign in the window, and it says, "We accept exotic animals." And I'm like, what the hell? Like,
animals, bro. You know, I don't know if you noticed, Pete, but TV's actually planning on, hoping to plan on coming to see me.
What? TB's planning on coming to see you?
Yeah, for the College World Series and stuff.
Oh, that's cool.
For the CWS. Yeah.
Ow, shit.
When is that? It's soon, isn't it?
Yeah, it's in the middle of June, I think. June 14th, I think. Yeah. Yeah, I looked the town that he was in and try to look up how many hours you have to drive. He's planning to drive, though.
Planning to drive from Georgia to Nebraska?
Yeah.
Why wouldn't he just fly?
Hours. Yeah, I don't know. He says he doesn't have the money, which is sad.
I don't think it's that much cheaper to drive to Nebraska than it is to fly when you talk about gas cost.
Might be more.
I mean,
yeah.
that's I asked him, but you know, he might be listening. I don't know.
A lot cheaper. But, yeah.
But I thought driving's a lot cheaper.
That's like a 20-hour drive, isn't it?
No, it's actually it's an actual 8-hour drive, to be honest.
8 hours? No, Nate.
There's no way.
No.
Because it's 12 from here to Miami.
For me to drive, for me to drive to my father-in-law's house in Virginia, it's 7.5 hours.
To Omaha, Nebraska. Oh, never mind. It's not 8 hours. Never mind.
It's like 20 hours. 14. Okay.
14. Yeah, you
so
can.
I was thinking of Kentucky.
Yeah.
Yeah, Kentucky's a little bit more closer.
So 14 hours each way. That's 28 hours. That is probably, what, 8 tanks of gas at minimum?
Yeah, but he's planning to, stop at a hotel halfway, probably.
All right, so then you add the hotel. That's even more of a cost.
$100 at least.
And then just go to my house, I think.
Let's say 8 tanks of gas at $40 a tank, which it might be more than that.
Right. Yeah, he could get a plane ticket for just the same, or maybe even less.
That's $320 and then $420 with the hotel room.
Now, Omaha has an airport, I'm assuming, right?
Yeah, they do.
Yeah.
And I'm looking at the flights right now from, I guess the land is basically, I think Chattanooga is the closest one to Rome, Georgia. So, but.
Oh, he could probably get a round trip plane ticket for $400.
Right, yeah. Right now I see Atlanta nonstop flight to Omaha for $509 for round trip.
Yeah.
There you go. So $80 more, he doesn't have to spend 14 hours getting there.
That's true.
Are you ready for the 50-50 Clemson season? I don't even know what that means.
Mediocre, I guess. I don't know.
Are you trying to say they're going to win 6 games, Paul? Is that what you're saying? If that's what you're saying, I'll bet you right now, any amount of money you want, that they'll win more than 6 games.
Yeah, they're gonna win more 6 games, but I don't know about that.
Who said that?
Paul.
Okay, but he's a Clemson fan though.
Yeah,
he's a Clemson fan, but he thinks they're going to lose every week.
Wow.
That's his thing. Every week is like, oh, we might leave. We could be playing, the deaf and blind school of Nebraska, where Nate lives, and he'd be like, I don't know, we might lose this one.
I'm actually looking at hotels for TB if he is coming, but we have a double tree in. But anyways, you can ignore me.
So how much do tickets to the College World Series cost?
Well, right now they're selling out, so probably around last time I checked, it's like $200.
So is it you pay $200 for a day, like a daily pass, so you can watch as many games as they have that day, or is it $200 for the whole week, or what is it?
No, so there's different options like single game tickets, or for as low as $90 to $154, but it's not really a big ballpark, but still a big enough ballpark for college.
Yeah, I mean, we know what the ballpark looks like, but so you're saying $90 for one game?
Yeah, for a single game ticket. Yeah.
Wow. That seems high.
For baseball, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I know it's college World Series sell out like every
Can you
year.
buy like a pass for the whole week?
Yeah, you can. Yeah, it's on NCAA.
How much does that cost?
A lot more, like $200 or something like that.
If it's $200, that's way worth it.
Yeah.
NCAA College World Series tickets. Okay. All right.
I would like to go to that sometime, but it seems expensive.
Yeah.
Now, I would love to visit, but I mean, like you said, it's probably expensive. Yeah, but if Clemson goes, I mean, I know you don't really care about.
Well, I mean, I would go watch the College World Series, whether Clemson was in it or not, just for the experience. But if it's going to cost me $500 for a plane ticket and X amount of dollars for a hotel and X amount of dollars for food and X amount of dollars for the ticket, now you're getting up into the $2,000 range.
No, that's my guess, but that's why I'm looking at it right now. Are you going outside or not? Sorry, I'm talking to my dog. Buy a fan, an NC fan experience. See this ticket packages. Okay.
Rackdog says $700 for a weekly pass. He looked it up yesterday. Damn.
Yeah, but there's a NCAA fan experience pass, which involves the ticket, pregame hospitality, and hotel. I think. Yeah.
How much is that?
Yeah, how much is that?
$260 per person.
What?
That doesn't make sense.
$260. Yeah.
That doesn't make sense.
Include the tickets if that's the case.
Yeah.
But I said a package, a ticket package.
But you said it's the tickets and the hotel for $260 a person?
No, you get the hotel with the package.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Like that should be like $2,000.
That can't be right.
$200.
Or there's another one that's $190. But
you look on the black market?
But no, I'm looking at the NCAA.
Yeah.
Website.
That Rackdog says the ticket prices or that package you just named was not for baseball; it was for the softball World Series.
Okay.
That would make sense.
How about we just look it up together if you want? But
well, I don't feel like looking it up. But he said he did look it up, and you're wrong. So
Maybe he's looking. It's just literally Omaha NC College World Series Omaha right here, but I don't know what he's looking at.
Well, $700 for the week makes sense, and that's what you'd have to do. Like, I'm not going to go to Nebraska for a game or
for one game, right? Exactly. You want to get the whole experience.
Yeah, I mean, well, I know I'm a Nebraska resident. I just go to single games or whatever, or just like different games. I know it's kind of like what Lou said about the Masters. It's like must go, right? Yeah. So I'm going no matter what. But
well, if I lived there, I would probably go every year if I could.
Yeah, that's what I do. But like I said, tickets and hospitality. Well, I'm just damn. So yeah, it's $190 per person. I'm looking at it right now. I'll
tell you what, Nate. I'm going to give you some homework to do. Find out all the different scenarios before Wednesday's show, and then you come back and report to us.
All right. Do you want me to screenshot it before we go? The
what
packages? Or no?
You can add that to your report.
I'm looking at my phone.
Add that to your report. Thank you.
Yeah.
But I do have to go.
All right.
So
we'll do.
Appreciate all of you for coming on. VicTube, Nate the Great, Rec Talk.
Appreciate it, man. See you later.
Y'all have a good one.
Bye.
Yeah, see ya.
All right, everybody. Appreciate you tuning in for the midday show today. Lunch Money show tonight at 10 p.m. with me and your boy Uncle Lou. See you then. Have a great Monday.